Meanwhile, the Hatchets used colors from both schools. That was their decision. They used Windsor's blue and then the green and white from Stu Strauss. And they have some pretty cool unings, too. So that's how they're attired tonight. And Windsor Stu Strauss in white, since they're the home team for the contest. Windsor Stu Strauss 10-8 tonight as they go into this action. CHBC right on the button as far as 500. Mark Bain says, yeah, we're 8-8, and we're 3-3 in the national trail. So that's as even Steven as you can get, and we'll see what happens tonight. So even though it is a battle between the 3 seed and the 6 seed, these teams are very evenly matched. This ought to be a heck of a ball game. So we're looking forward to having some fun. Talk about starting lineups and more when we're back in 90 seconds here from the 82nd Annual National Trail Conference Tournament at Altamont on KJ Country at 102.3. Getting ready for action between Windsor Stu Strauss and CHBC. So Cowden-Herrick, Beecher City, and Windsor Stu Strauss. Whole lot of names, whole lot of towns have come together, and sports programs have come together. Independent schools still. They do co-op in some classes, but they're still independent schools. But it's the sports programs that have come together. And again, Windsor Stu Strauss 10-8 on the season. CHBC is 8-8. So we'll see what happens in this one. Here are the starters. I was 10 for 10.
Oh, very good.
I was pleased. CHBC Bobcats will start with Connor Blackerby. He scores a zillion points. He went over 1,000 for his career the other day. He's the first kid for CHBC to get to 1,000 points. So there's your trivia answer. Connor Blackerby wins that first Bobcat to get to 1,000 career points.
And we know there's lots of trivia contests out there, so be ready for that.
That's right. And Matt, you know, his family, they're rolling now.
My family. It wasn't much me.
Connor Blackerby, a 5'11 senior. Cody Groves, a 5'11 senior. Big Aaron Norn has had some big games this year. He's a 6'4 senior. He's been over 20 a few times. Mason Stewart is a 6'2 sophomore, and Trey Buzzard is a 6'2 senior. Those are the starters for the CHBC Bobcats. Windsor Stu Strauss, the Hatchets, the home team at 10-8. Cody McCullum, their coach. Chase Teese will start things off for the Hatchets. He's a 6-foot junior. Isaac Kramer gives them good size inside, the 6'3 junior. Josh Overbeck is a 5'10 senior. Nick Hutchinson is a 6-foot senior. And Christian Kessler, a 6'2 junior. So those are the starters for the Hatchets. Again, the first game final tonight. Altamont won over Neoga in the Battle of the Indians, 67-49. So Neoga, quick turnaround. They'll be playing at 5 o'clock tomorrow here against North Clay. Meanwhile, Altamont with the win will be in the championship game, or the championship bracket semifinal on Friday night around 7:45. They'll play the winner of this one. Then tomorrow night we'll have 3 games. Again, we'll have North Clay and Neoga at 5. Then at 6:15, we'll have the losers from Tuesday night playing. That'll be a battle between Dietrich and South Central. And after that, the championship bracket semifinal. That'll be St. Anthony and St. Elmo Brownstown. And by the time all that's over, then we'll be getting close to knowing who's playing where on Saturday, where we have 4 games. So this is the 3rd night. It's not nearly halfway through the games, though. We played 5 the first 3 days. We played 9 the second 3 days. So get ready for that.
It really should be a lot of fun, but I can tell you, this is one thing I can tell you from experience as far as this tournament goes. I played in the 3-6 matchup my senior year, and it is so long before you get to play. You watch everybody else play all week. You are so anxious to play in this contest that you are the last opening round game, and sometimes you get a little antsy out there, so we'll have to see how these kids respond to this situation tonight and see who can just come out and play their game.
Let's do a real quick break here before we jump it up. Windsor Steve's Drive, CHBC on the way in 1 minute here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Farm
Nightcap of our doubleheader. Again, 3 tomorrow night, 2 on Friday, 4 on Saturday. Our officials, Brian Danks, Justin Akers, and Bill McLean. Those are our scheduled officials.
Another Altamont native, Brian Danks, returns to Altamont to do some officiating, as earlier this week we saw Greg Mondolo come down. Makes his home now in Mount Zion. Brian Danks from over in Robinson. They both grew up and went to high school here at Altamont.
Tip is controlled by CHBC, and we're underway. The Bobcats and the Hatchets. Good to have you with us here on KJ Country 102.3. Strong move to the basket. Connor Blackerby. Shot won't go. Rebound taken down by Kessler for the Hatchets. So that's how this one starts. Hutchinson on the dribble for Windsor Stu Straws. Pulls it out top. Looks for friends. Swings it on the side to Josh Overbeck. He picks it up, needing help. Back to Hutchinson. Nick says, come help. Instead, Overbeck catches it, turns, and shoots a long 2, and he got it. So Josh Overbeck gives Windsor Stu Straws quick 2-0 lead. Quickly down court, Blackerby. Baseline pass to Stewart. Drives inside. Over on the side, the pass to Trey Buzzard, and he puts it up and in. We're tied at 2.
Wasn't exactly an easy pass to handle, but once Buzzard got it under control, he put it up and in.
So 2-2, a minute into this one. Overbeck open again. Shot might actually had somebody whack it. It came up short. The putback's no good by Kessler. This shot's no good by Kramer, but he got fouled. Big Isaac will go to the line and shoot a pair here.
Boy, that's not going to make Coach Bain very happy because they got 2 offensive rebounds that trip, and it results in a foul on number 23. That's Mason Stewart's first personal and the first of the game for either team.
Isaac Kramer drops that first foul shot in, so the Hatchets back in front 3-2. Just underway, and again, we're on KJ Country because we had technical difficulties back at the 97.9 studio. So thanks for making the trip over to KJ with us, and KJ listeners who are listening to some country, well, give you some basketball here. Kramer hit them both. He has his first 2 points, and it's 4-2 Windsor Stu Straws. Just underway here at Altamont. Out top, Bobcats work it on the side. Driving to the free throw line now, Stewart. Here's a shot put up for 2, no good by Buzzard. Rebound taken down by the Hatchets. Nice pass down court from Overbeck to Kessler. His shot's blocked though, but there's Overbeck, came right back for the rebound. Shot up, no good by Kramer. Tried twice, came out both times. Noren the rebound for CHBC, and we'll roll the other way. Stewart on the dribble here for the Bobcats. Buzzard, nice cut to the basket. Good feed from Buzzard. Blackerby lays it up and in, and we're tied at 4. Good little move along the baseline there, and he Good feed, stuck it up and in. We're tied.
Real nice find.
Overbeck for three. No good. Rebound battle. It's grabbed by Kramer. Puts it up. No good, but he got fouled again. Isaac says, it's cool. I'll make a living at the line here.
Well, making a living right now is Windsor Stew Straws by getting on the board. It's almost like they're just throwing it up there to go get it, in a sense. But they've grabbed 6 rebounds already, and 4 of them have come on the offensive end.
Kramer's foul shot good. So he's been money 3 times. Hatchett's in front 5-4. With 5:54 to play in the opening quarter. It'll be 2 games Friday night. Loser of this one will play in the first game Friday. Winner of this one will play in the second game Friday. That foul shot no good. My fault. I talked about it.
Yeah.
And the rebound goes to Stewart for CHBC. Blackerby with it to Noren. And they go left side now to Stewart. Tries a long 3, and he got it. Mason Stewart says, I'm just hanging out here and nobody's picking me up, and he drained it. 7-5 CHBC. Overbeck shoots for 2 down here, no good. Rebound taken by Stewart, who clears it to Hutchinson. Back to Stewart. Out top, here's a 3 for Cody Grove off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to the Hatchets. Well, good crowd here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesdays are, not bad, but a lot of people here. This is great. Hope you'll be here. If not, we hope you'll be viewing or listening. And if you're viewing, be sure to let us know where you're viewing. Hutchinson for 3. Shot no good for the Hatchets. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to CHBC. Like those sharp uniforms. That's a great blue with the red trim and the white numbers. Feel plumb patriotic.
Yeah.
Blackerby gets it across the half line here for the Bobcats. Out top, Noren. They swing it down in the left corner. Cody Grove with the ball. Now to Buzzard. Back to Grove. Back to Buzzard. And they hand it in the lane. Off-balance shot. Noren good. Aaron Noren got the catch and got the shot down. And Bobcats are up 4, 9-5.
Looks like he absorbed some contact on that one as well, but was able to finish.
Hutchinson gets the ball to Chase Teese. Believe first time he touched the ball in the game. Out to Hutchinson. Loads it up for 3, and he got it. So Nick rattles it home. That gets the Hatchets back within 1. It's 9-8.
Well, the Hatchets haven't been afraid to pull the trigger on some shots, and that one they got to fall.
Blackerby, right wing with the ball for CHBC, goes baseline. Shot for 2, short. Rebound, Hatchets, grabbed by Teese. And Grove got on his back, and the official agrees.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call to make under there as Teese got the board. And then all of a sudden, somebody came flying in and committed the personal, and it's Cody Grove getting whistled for his first.
9-8. CHBC in front. We're halfway through the first quarter. Kessler in the corner. Way cross court to Hutchinson. Nick drives, stops, pops for 2. It's short. Rebound Kessler. Good. So they got the putback. And they continue to make a living on the boards. And CHBC's going to make a change. I think Mark Bain's seen that one too many times. Noren in the lane for the Bobcats. Shot for 2. No good. Tease the rebound for the Hatchets. Down to Hutchinson. Nick going to the hole. Got through 2. Shot won't go, but he drew the foul. Nick Hutchinson will go to line shoot a pair here for the Hatchets.
Defender tried to set up and take a charge, and Hutchinson did a good job of eluding him, and that led the defender to try to move back over, and Noren got there just a step too late. He picks up his first foul. That'll be the team's 4th already.
Now each team's going to make a change here. Foul shot, meanwhile, good. Hutchinson with 4, and Hatchets are up now, 11-9. Into the lineup here for the Bobcats, Nick Miller, big 6'6" sophomore, and also Marshall Noren, a 5'10" junior. So those 2 kids in the Bobcat lineup, and the Hatchets made a change too, I think. Did Gavin Bennett check in?
Yes, he did.
5'11" junior.
He's in for Kessler.
Foul shot good. Hutchinson has 5, and all of a sudden, after being down, Hatchets are up 3, 12-9. 3.5 to go in the opening quarter. Windsor's 2 straws on top of CHBC. 3 and the 6, but I'm telling you, these teams are pretty evenly matched. Here's a long 3, no good for Stewart for the Bobcats. But a nice rebound, grabbed by the big boy, Nick Miller. Now it's knocked loose. Save before it went across the timeline. Good hustle by Stewart to save that for the Bobcats. And now Hutchinson reaches in and fouls Grove.
That'll be the first foul on the Hatchets. Nick picks it up, that is.
Noren got a mini siesta, and now he's back. And also Trey Buzzard's back, so they stayed pretty big. They did sit Miller down, though. And someone else who will
Noren and in for Noren.
Driving inside. Aaron Noren can't get a shot away. Tried to pass it out, but a foul on Windsor's two straws in the meanwhile. So it's out of bounds to the Bobcats on the baseline. Kessler's back now for the Hatchets. They sit down Nick Hutchinson.
Kramer picked up that foul. It's his first and the team's second.
12-9, Windsor's two straws. CHBC with a ball. Aaron Noren, baseline, drives, lost it, taps it out, and stolen by Gavin Bennett for Windsor's two straws. So a turnover on the Bobcats. Get it down to Chase Teese, the first turnover in the quarter. Nice work. Bobcats just their first miscue. 2:44 to go in the opening quarter. Windsor's two straws by 3, and they have the ball. Out front, Chase Teese lines it up for 3. Front of the rim, no good. Bobcats the rebound. Grabbed out of there by Trey Buzzard. He gets it to Blackerby. Blackerby with just 2 points so far. He'll get on a jag here in a minute. He goes baseline here, drives in the hole, puts it up and in. Just kind of a little head fake, and then he jetted to the basket and got the layup to go, and they're back within 1, 12-11.
You have to respect his ability to shoot from outside, so when he gives you that fake, you go for it, then his quickness gets him right into the lane.
So 1-point game. Hatchets drive into the lane. Overbeck can't shoot. They go to the side, and Chase Teese drains the deuce. And they're back up 3, 14-11.
That was a good find from Overbeck to draw the defense to him and kick it out to the shooter, Teese, who drained it.
Driving down the lane, a runner for 2 by Blackerby. Short, and it came right back to Blackerby, but he threw it out of bounds. Tried to go to the side to get it to Stewart, and it went by him out of bounds to the black chair seats. P.J. Ryan, I think, had a gained ball there. Second turnover on the Bobcats. P.J. down there diligently covering the Bobcats. He puts the BC and CHBC, Overbeck down on the baseline. Kessler, good pass inside to Bennett, except they triple-teamed him. So out to Overbeck, who tries a 3. No good. Bennett the rebound, puts it up, got it blocked, gets the rebound again. So it's still with a Hatchet. Teese with the basketball now. And they'll pull it out and set up the offense again. On the wing to Bennett. To Kramer, way cross court to Teese. He tries a 2 and got it. So Chase Teese with 4. And there's a 5-point lead for the Hatchets. That's the biggest lead for either team so far in the game. Bobcats were up 4. Now the Hatchets are up 5. Aaron Noren with the ball. Out front, shot for 2. No good by Buzzard. Rebound Kramer. He got the pass cleared to Overbeck, and traveling is the call. Nice work by Cody Grove. Jumped in front of Overbeck in 4 steps. First turnover on the Hatchets. Kramer gets a breather here as Hutchinson comes back in for Windsor's two straws. 16-11, Windsor's two straws, under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Winner will play Altamont Friday night. Loser will play Neoga Friday night. Yeah, that's right. Here's a pass inside.
Cody Grove.
And good for Cody Grove, his first points. Sorry, loser of this game will play. I got something messed up.
The winner of the
I guess it is. The winner of that Thursday game?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. They'll be in the first game Friday. Wow. Neoga could be busy.
Back to back to back if things go their way. To back. Then they would play on Saturday if they keep winning.
4 days in a row, and, of course, they're hopeful they will be.
Yeah.
Down to 15 seconds. We're running down the first quarter clock. Teese and Hutchinson play catch. Back to Teese. Back out to Hutchinson with 9. Now to Bennett. Down to 5 seconds. Hutchinson pulls it up for 2. It's short. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Hatchet. So with 1.4, we'll see if CHBC can go the length of the floor here. Buzzard inbounds to midcourt, and Stewart can't get the shot away. He made it, but it won't count. He was just across the half line, made the shot, but it won't count because it came after the buzzer. Holy cow. 3-point ball game after the first quarter in this one. After 1, it's Windsor's two straws 16, CHBC 13 at the NTC tournament on KJ Country 102.3.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Stevens Industries, in business for 55 years and an employee-owned company, has produced a winning team and has job opportunities available from production office to the manufacturing floor.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
Need for Medicare billings. Brown's Drug in downtown Effingham, your diabetic testing supplies headquarters.
First quarter numbers, 5 of 18 for Windsor Stew Straws in that quarter, but they have the 16-13 lead. CHBC went 6 of 12. Windsor Stew Straws, though, was 5 of 6 at the line. CHBC didn't shoot one. And 1 for 4 from beyond the arc for the Hatchets, 1 for 3 for the Bobcats.
Hatchets get the ball to start the second quarter. They work it around the three-point arc. They get it down low now to Overbeck. Shot in the lane for 2. Good. He got it up over the rim. Josh has 4. And the lead's back to 5 now for the Hatchets, 18-13. That's how the second quarter starts. Grove gets the ball inside to Aaron Noren. Shot short for the Bobcats. Rebound taken down by Kessler for the Hatchets. They've had a lot of rebounds in the early part of this game. Teese goes coast to coast. Got whacked as he put the shot up. Checking the nose, checking the eyes. He's good. He'll go to the liner and shoot 2.
Trey Buzzard picks up that foul. That'll be his first, team's 5th. So all 5 starters for Cowden-Herrick Beecher City have a foul each. You mentioned the rebounds. That's a very significant story. That's now a 14-5 advantage for Windsor Stew Straws.
Foul shot good for Teese. He has 5. Aaron Noren sits down for the Bobcats. Marshall Noren comes in. Kramer's back for the Hatchets, and I think that's the only changes. This foul shot by Teese is good. So Chase Teese with 6, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point lead for Windsor Stew Straws, 20-13. Bobcats need a bucket. They get it inside to Blackerby. Lost his balance, still got the shot up and in. Nice move to the hole by Connor Blackerby. Might have run over a foot, but kept his balance and got the layup to go, and it's 20-15. Teese with the ball for the Hatchets. Forces it into Kessler. Over to Overbeck. Try for 3. No good. Rebound grabbed by Teese. Clears it out to Hutchinson. He drives it inside. Knocked away out of bounds by Blackerby. Good hands by Blackerby, but it'll stay with the Hatchets.
But the Hatchets continue to attack that offensive glass, and even though their shooting percentage isn't very good, they're getting several shots to make up for it.
You're about to always score if you get this many attempts. Off the inbound, Josh Overbeck the catch. Kissed it off the glass. He has 6, and the lead's back to 7 for Windsor Stew Straws. It's 22-15. Minute and a half into the second quarter, Blackerby goes to the hole. Shot blocked by Kramer. Rebound, Teese. Down to Kessler. Layup short. Somebody had a hand in the net. And the rebound goes to the Bobcats. I thought the ball might have been on the cylinder when somebody was up in there, but just a miss. Blackerby with the ball to Buzzard. Left side to Stewart. They lob down inside to Buzzard. Nice cut to the basket, but Marshall Noren's fouled as he tried to go up for the shot.
It's going to be one of the big guys from Windsor Stew Straws.
Oh, before the shot, they say.
Foul on Christian Kessler. It'll be his first and the team's 3rd.
Noren for Noren. Marshall down. Aaron back in here for the Bobcats.
Did you pay Coach Bain to do that so you wouldn't have to have both Norens in at once?
I like it. It's a great idea. Stewart with the ball for CHBC. Now to Blackerby. Blackerby right wing. Thought about getting open, but he can't. They're keeping a close eye on him. Aaron Noren off-balance shot. Came off no good, but he drew the foul. Aaron Noren will go to the line, shoot a pair here for the Bobcats.
Kessler tried to go straight up, and with his arm, I think he did. But the problem was he was leaning on him with that body, and that's his 2nd foul, and it'll be the team's 4th. But that's a big one here, leaving Coach McCollum with a decision to make with his big man.
Noren's foul shot good. Aaron has 3. That gets the Bobcats within 6, 22-16. CHBC had an early 4-point lead. Hatchets had that 7-point advantage before that foul shot went in. Now Norrin makes the second one as well. So he has 4, and the Bobcats are back within 5, 22-17. Baseline shot, Kessler. Good defense by Aaron Norrin. Rebound taken down by Buzzard for the Bobcats. And now they have a chance to get it within 3 or even 2. Blackerby right wing. Stops out of the key. Gets it to Buzzard. In the corner now to Stewart. He thinks about a 3. He shoots a 3. He made the 3. Mason Stewart with 6, and it's a 2-point game all of a sudden. And the Hatchets want to chat. 5:30 to go in the second. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. Back in 30. Windsor's Two Straws 22. CHBC 20. Here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com.
Job Match Personnel Services supports all the area sports and wishes them the best of luck.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui Gym, or Ray-Ban Ophthalmics, come see Dr. Tony or Dr. Chris at Weber Optics, located in Effingham, and soon their new facility in Altamont. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
Now, a little bit of a run there from CHBC. Basically, they've been able to box out the last couple of trips and then knock down a couple of shots on their end.
And they're playing full court pressure here, and at least full zone press, and so the Hatchets take a second here to chat. They get it to Teese. Bounce pass back over to Hutchinson. To Teese. Down in the corner, Overbeck, who loaded it up for 3, and he got it. Well, that's good offense. Overbeck with 9, and it's back to a 5-point Windsor's Two Straws lead, 25-20, so a good timeout.
He's made all of the buckets here from the field in this quarter. Teese hit a couple of free throws, but other than that, it's been his 7 points.
Stewart for 3 for the Bobcats. In and out, no good. Rebound off Aaron Norrin, out of bounds. It'll go to the Hatchets. And changes. This time, you are going to get both Norrins. As they sit down this time, Mason Stewart and Trey Buzzard. And Marshall Norrin checks in. And Nick Miller, the 6'6 sophomore, is back in. This is just about as big as the Bobcats can go. I'll bet there are other teams in the conference that are drooling to have this much size. Kessler in the lane, shot up and good. Nice work. Tristan Kessler worked hard, got the bucket, and the lead's back to 7 all of a sudden for the Hatchets, 27-20.
He really didn't care how big they were. He went in and got the bucket.
Like the Lilliputians. Shot for 3. Aaron Norrin, no good, and Kessler the rebound for the Hatchets. They go up 9 or 10 this trip. Down to Teese. Bounce pass out to Hutchinson. And Windsor's Two Straws sets it up. Pass to Kramer. I don't think he was expecting that. Ball came loose, stolen by Blackerby, and he lays it up and in on the other end. 8 for Blackerby. The lead's down to 5. Kessler in the lane, Overbeck. Stops, pops for 2 off balance. Shot won't go. Big Nick Miller with a rebound for the Bobcats. And now they can get within 2 or 3 this trip. Blackerby with 8, gets it across the half line, drive into the hole. Boy, got bumped big time, no call. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Kramer for Windsor's Two Straws. Nice move by Teese. He dipped his shoulder, but the layup comes off. Go over the rebound, and the layup on the other end good by Marshall Norrin. And just like that, the Bobcats are back within 3 at 27-24. Hutchinson to Teese. He goes baseline. Shot for 2. Came out. 10 goes back in. Chase Teese rattled it home eventually. He has 8. Hatchets lead back to 5. Ball got loose, so during the dead ball, they'll make the changes at the scorer's table. And a whole bunch of people came in, and eventually I'll tell you who all. Grove sat down for CHBC. So did Aaron Norrin. Blackerby with the ball. Miller stayed. They go down in the corner to Stewart. Corner 3, short. Rebound Hatchets, not loose, but Overbeck does end up with it after all. And he gets it across midcourt. Leaves it with Teese. Bounce pass to Hutchinson. Back to Teese. Hatchets by 5, 29-24. 2:45 to go before halftime.
Kind of a 4-guard lineup here for the Hatchets with Bennett coming in to replace Kramer.
Yep, Kessler's the only big out there. Shot for 2, no good by Overbeck. Put back by Hutchinson. Turnaround shot won't go. Wow. Nick Miller the rebound for the Bobcats. So they're within 5 with the ball and 2:22 to go in the second quarter, and that is what's called a trip. Gavin Bennett couldn't get his sneaker out of the way, and he gets called for the foul.
Be his first, and that is the team's 5th.
Marshall Noren back out. Aaron Noren back in. So Mark Bain just trying to make sure I'm keeping track of which Noren is in. Deep pass caught by Buzzard out top. On the side, Aaron Noren, and off the ball, somebody used an elbow. It must be Miller.
It's against Miller.
It's against Miller. He was the one that cleared some space, so it's out of bounds. The Hatchets on their baseline.
Now, Hutchinson got called for the foul. That's his second, so he sits down as Miller will sit down as well.
So the foul was on Hutchinson, not on Miller. So the shot's put up and good.
Trey Buzzard.
So Buzzard with 4. And it's 29-26. Windsor Stew Straws' lead down to 3. Catch in the lane, no catch. Cody Grove stepped in front of the pass, gets it for the Bobcats, goes the other end, lays it up and in. So Grove with 4, and all of a sudden CHBC's back within 1. It's 29-28. So it'll be interesting to see who ends up with a halftime lead here. Kessler, way cross court to Teese, and he got called for the walk. Tried to move, and Brian Dank says, "You didn't dribble first, lad."
They had 2 turnovers the entire half. Until the last 2 trips, they committed 2 more, so they have 4 here, and that's part of why Cowden-Herrick Beecher City could take a lead here.
29-28, Windsor Stew Straws. Blackerby gets it across the half line for CHBC. There's a long 3, Grove, no good. Kessler, another rebound for the Hatchets. Down court, driving it inside was Adam Burton, who's in the game, and he got his pocket picked. Blackerby goes to the hole, got through everybody, lays it up and in. Connor Blackerby in double figures, and CHBC is back in front. 30-29, CHBC. On the other end, Kessler drives inside, shot against 2, no good. Got called a jump, and the alternate possession will give it out of bounds to the Bobcats. So he got on top of the ball. It wasn't a shot block. It was a jump, and that's another turnover. So all of a sudden, CHBC with the ball and the 1-point lead, and we're under a minute to go before halftime. Stewart with the ball on the dribble, out to Blackerby, now to Grove, on the side to Buzzard, picks up the dribble, hands it to Aaron Noren. Thought about a baseline 3, drives in for 2 and got it. So Aaron Noren was going to shoot the deuce from farther out, dipped his shoulder, got inside the defender, and stick it up and in. So he has 6. All of a sudden, the Bobcats are up 3. Teese tries for the tie, and he hit. Well, that's a big basket for Windsor Stew Straws.
It is.
He hits the wing 3, and we're tied again at 32. So CHBC had worked a whole quarter to get in front. Hatchets come back and hit the 3. Down to 10 seconds. 32 all. Bobcats with the basketball. Buzzard has it. Aaron Noren feeds underneath. Layup. Blackerby good. Boy, they worked that perfectly. Connor Blackerby cut to the basket. Good feed. He lays it up and in. And it's the Bobcats by 2 here at halftime. I'm sticking around for the second half of this one. At the half, CHBC 34, Windsor Stew Straws 32. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. Back in 2 minutes on KJ Country at 102.3.
Hi, everyone. Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Hi, I'm Matt Broniker with Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick GMC. Come see us for a test drive located on South Route 45 in Effingham. We are a proud supporter of local sports and this week's NTC tournament.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham, where you'll find top-of-the-line spas and above and in-ground pools at affordable prices.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Don't miss the huge clearance sale going on now at Prime Soul, where you can save up to 60% on name brand shoes and apparel.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
Ocala Valley Regional, where Neoga unfortunately fell earlier tonight to Findlay Ocala Valley as Ocala Valley got the win 32-27 over Neoga. That was in the championship of the Findlay Regional.
Very good. Thank you for that score, Brian. And again, thanks to Brian and Brian for getting us back on the radio so we could bring you these broadcasts tonight, albeit over here on KJ Country. I know that the consolation semifinals are being played at the Little Illini Conference Boys Tournament tonight. Flora and Casey Westfield, Red Hill, and Paris. I think those are the only other scores, the only other games I'm aware of. So that might be some work for you, Brian, if you need anything else to do.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's been busy.
No kidding. Well, a couple of teams have been busy, too. Windsor Stu Straws and CHBC. Bobcats lead the Hatchets 34-32 as we start the second half. Hatchets get the ball, and Nick Hutchinson gets it across the half line. And there's a cut to the basket. Tee shot, no good. Got it caught under the rim.
I think Norton might have got a hand on it.
No foul. Out of bounds to the Hatchets.
I got a kick out of Mark Bain right before the half started. He says, "Hey, D up."
I'll bet they are. Man, that's a fun half. Oop. Little drag of the pivot foot. Hutchinson took a step before he made the pass, and the Hatchets give it back. The first turnover, yes. We're all agreed of the second half. So the Bobcats by 2. They've led by 4. Hatchets have been up by as many as 7. Buzzard with the basketball for CHBC. Inside, the feed to Mason Stewart. The layup's no good. And Kramer back in, gets the rebound, feeds it down court, and a great layup by Nick Hutchinson. Ran the floor well, and Kramer found him for the layup. And that ties the game at 34. There are your first points of the half. On the other end, Noren picks it up and in. Aaron Noren has 8, and the Bobcats back up. And on the other end, Hutchinson races to the basket again. He has 9 as he lays it up and again, and we're tied at 36.
Hey, nobody stopped him. It's one pass and right to the basket.
And the ball gets loose. Grove gets it back for the Bobcats to Blackerby. Faked the pass to the corner. Took it on in for a shot. Got fouled going up. It'll be out of bounds, though, they say. Foul before any shot.
Kessler picks up the foul, and I tell you what, he was in perfect position to take a charge, except for I don't think he thought Blackerby was going to keep coming, and then he didn't. Then he kind of leaned in when it was there.
Off the inbound, Blackerby head of the key 3, no good. Nice save by Teese for the Hatchets. It's loose down court. Aaron Noren steals it back for CHBC. To Blackerby, pull up, runner for 2, won't go. Blackerby came up empty. Teese the rebound for the Hatchets. Down to Overbeck, going to the hole. Shot blocked by Buzzard. He took it out of the air. And here come the Bobcats.
What a play by Buzzard to block the shot and then snatch it out of the air.
Grove with the ball to Aaron Noren. Corner to Buzzard. Now to Grove. Loads it up for 3. Good. Cody Grove hits the 3. And the Bobcats are up 3, 39-36. A couple of minutes into the second half. Bobcats drop back in a zone. Overbeck to the corner to Kramer. Way cross court. Long 3. Hutchinson, good. Wow. He's got, 7 already in the quarter?
Yeah, those 2 layups must have got him going a little bit.
And we've only played 2 minutes. The kid's got 7 points. So that ties it at 39. Grove with the ball for the Bobcats. To Buzzard. Waits. Blackerby comes to receive the ball. Out to Noren. That's Aaron. Head fake. Now he puts it on the floor. 33 working on 33 there. Off to Blackerby now. He goes baseline. Off balance shot for 2. Won't go. Overbeck a rebound for the Hatchets, and they're wanting to go coast to coast in a hurry here. Down to Kessler. Now they slow it down. Out to Nick Hutchinson. 39 all. 5:17 to go in the third. In the lane. Teese shot for 2. Won't go. Rebound Stewart for CHBC. He'll bring it down himself. And looking to the side. Grove can't get loose, so they go out front. Shot by Buzzard for long 2 or 3. No good regardless. Teese the rebound for the Hatchets. Tied at 39.
That's his 3rd rebound this half. 7th in the game for Teese.
Overbeck swings it across to Teese. Baseline now. Kessler got inside 2 defenders. Layup won't go. Rebound, Blackerby for CHBC. Connor gets it down court safely. So we're getting up and down the floor, no denying that. Buzzard on the dribble, hands it to Grove, curls down the lane, shot off balance, and won't go. And then a foul. Kramer, 33, got fouled, I think, by Aaron Noren, 33.
I do believe you're correct. As Noren whistled for his second on the exchange and team's first this half.
And a timeout. Bobcats call time. 4:24 to go in the third. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. It's Windsor's Two Straws 39, CHBC 39 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Stevens Industries, in business for 55 years and an employee-owned company, has produced a winning team and has job opportunities available from production office to the manufacturing floor.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
At 39, CHBC and Windsor's Two Straws. We knew this would be a good one, or at least had suspicions that it would be. It's been fun. Neither team's led by more than 7. That was just a couple of trips, that 7-point lead that the Hatchets had. Right now we're tied 39 all. Hatchets with the ball. Peace with it out top. Bounce pass to Hutchinson. Down in the corner, Overbeck goes inside. Kessler, turn around for 2, and they got it. Christian Kessler has 6. And that gets the Hatchets back in front for the first time in a while, 41-39. Stewart in the corner for CHBC. And out to Blackerby. Connor on the dribble, stops, nice feed inside, but Buzzard can't get a shot, and he double dribbled. He went and stopped and went, and you can't hardly ever do that.
That's the first turnover for them since the first quarter, according to my stat.
That's impressive. So the Bobcats, minimal miscues. They sit down Stewart now. Marshall Noren returns, so Mark has both Norens in there for me. Peace to the corner to Overbeck for the Hatchets. They get it over to Hutchinson. Long 2, and he rattled it home. Rich Hutchinson's been on a roll. He has 14. All of a sudden, the Hatchets are up 4, 43-39. Here's a 3 by Cody Grove for CHBC. No good. Good work by Kramer. Tap that rebound to Teese, to Hutchinson. He hits for 2 more. Hutchinson was 16, and he's got like 10 of that in this quarter, doesn't
11.
he? Holy cow.
He's 5 for 5.
We still have 3 minutes to go in the period.
That last time Kramer had it in the lane and sent it out to him, he says, "You're hot. You might as well shoot this."
All of a sudden, the Hatchets are back up 6. Good move to the hole here by Aaron Noren for CHBC. Got the shot to drop. Drew the foul. He'll go to the line for the and 1.
Yeah, this is a big trip here for CHBC. They were down 6. They can cut it back to within 3 if he can hit the 3-point play.
Down goes Marshall Noren for CHBC, and Mason Stewart returns. Meanwhile,
that foul is Kessler's 3rd, by the way.
All right, that's significant. Aaron Noren makes the and 1. He has 11 now. And Bobcats are back within 3, as Matt said, 45-42. Overbeck in the corner with it for Windsor's Two Straws to Kessler, out to Teese. Back to Overbeck. They go inside to Hutchinson. He couldn't find the handle, but they had Kessler there. His shot's no good, but he got fouled on it. Christian Kessler will head to the line here for Windsor's Two Straws.
Somebody bumped him with the body, and that somebody is Trey Buzzard. He picks up his second, team second.
The winner of this game will play Altamont in the second game Friday night. And the loser of this game will play against the winner of tomorrow night's North Plain-Neoga game in the first game on Friday night. Finally got it right. Foul shot no good for Kessler.
They're up 4, so I believe he made it.
No, I'm sorry. Yes, he did. And he makes the second one. So Christian Kessler with 8 as he hits both foul shots. Leads back to 5 for the Hatchets. 47-42. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Triple header for you here tomorrow night. Starts at 5 o'clock, so don't get caught unawares. Three try ahead of the key three, no good by Aaron Noren. He got his own rebound. That shot's no good. Kessler the rebound for Windsor Stew Straws. To Teese, to Hutchinson. Underneath, Kramer goes under against three defenders. Shots blocked, but he'll go to the line and shoot a couple. As Isaac says, I'm coming in.
He worked very hard and ultimately drew the foul on Aaron Noren. So now Aaron Noren has 3 fouls. So each team with some big guys in a little foul trouble here with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Isaac Kramer with 3 points. First foul shot, rims out, no good. Hatchets bring back Gavin Bennett. They give Kessler a breather. Aaron Noren sits down for CHBC. And they brought the big boy, Nick Miller, back in.
So each team with their player with 3 fouls is on the bench now.
Kramer's second foul shot good. So a miss and a make. Isaac Kramer with 4. Leads back to 6 for the Hatchets. 48-42 with 2 minutes left here in the third. Buzzard with the ball for the Bobcats. Hands it to Blackerby. Drives in against 2. Caught it and didn't travel. Nice work. Gets it inside to Cody Grove. Pass over to Buzzard. Actually, it was to the corner to Stewart. So Buzzard gave him the ball, and Stewart missed the 3. But Buzzard gets the rebound. Out to Miller, out to Blackerby, and the Bobcats live to fight another day. Boy, Stewart wide open in the corner. Shot won't go. He even jumped in the air to get their attention to get him the ball because nobody was near him, but he missed the 3. And Peace comes away with it for the Hatchets. Down to Hutchinson. Inside pass stolen away. Good hands by Blackerby. He's going to the hole, lays it up and got it. Third turnover on the Hatchet. Blackerby with 14, and that cuts the Hatchet lead to 48-44. Just outside of a minute to go in the third. Bennett to Kramer, cross-court pass to Hutchinson for 3. No good. Rebound, nobody yet. Finally, Miller got it. He got fouled. The big boy was looking for a handle on that thing, and then he got a little help. And a foul on the Hatchet.
Yeah, and that foul is on Kramer. Isaac picks up his third now in the ball game, and it's the team's third this half.
So Kessler and Kramer both with 3, right? Mm-hmm. So that bears some watching here because those are the bigs for the Hatchets. They have the 4-point lead. Bobcats have the ball. Grove into Miller. Shot too strong. Miller got it. Puts it back. No good. Got it again. No good. But he got fouled on that one. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Give the big sophomore some credit. He was mixing it up in there.
He certainly was, and they had a mismatch, and they realized it right away as Overbeck was trying to cover him inside, and that's a lot to ask Overbeck, who ultimately does commit his first foul, and it's the team's 4th.
So Miller to shoot 2. First one, back of the rim came out.
Boy, it was right on line.
Looked good, didn't it? 48-44. Windsor Stew Straws leading CHBC by 4. Neither team is led by more than 7 in this game. Miller's second one, no good. Hit the back again. And Kramer, big rebound for the Hatchets as bodies litter the floor.
Overbeck thought he had that board. His teammate Kramer said, no, I'll take that.
Teese with the ball. Out top to Bennett. We're down to 30 seconds left in the third quarter. See if the Hatchets drag over the last shot here. That appears to be the strategy.
CHBC's really extending their zone to try to force them to do something, but
down to 18 seconds. Hatchets with a 4-point lead in the ball, so they don't need to be in a hurry here. Running down the third quarter clock. Bennett looking underneath. Goes to the corner. Overbeck. Tried to go baseline, and it's kicked out of bounds. So with 4.3, the Hatchets will inbound on their baseline here.
I think they might be playing some sort of a box and one, a diamond and one, because they're sure following Hutchinson everywhere.
Well, I can see why, the way he was on fire most of this quarter. Teese looking to get it in. Bounce pass, kicked away. We're down to 3.7 seconds now.
Did Buzzard play some soccer in that co-op there or anything?
He's getting after it, isn't he?
Yeah.
Teese looking. Finally get it to Overbeck and lost it off his hands. Overbeck says, oh, man, drums on the floor a little. He says, that's my bad. So let's see if CHBC gets a shot here with 2.9. Grove at the buzzer, no good, wouldn't have counted anyway. 4 turnovers, by the way, on Windsor Stew Straws in the third quarter. 3 in the books here at the NTC tournament. After 3, Windsor Stew Straws 48, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 44. Fourth quarter on the way in a minute here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com.
Job Match Personnel Services supports all the area sports and wishes them the best of luck.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui, Gem, or Ray-Ban Ophthalmics, come see Dr. Tony or Dr. Chris at Weber Optics, located in Effingham, and soon their new facility in Altamont. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
Go to the fourth quarter. Windsor Stew Straws 48, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 44. It's been a fun one. First game went to Altamont. They beat Neoga 67-49. Please don't let that score fool you. A much closer game for much of the game than that 18-point margin would indicate. Bobcats get the ball to start the quarter. Tried to get it into Miller. Kramer with good hands gets the steal for Windsor Stew Straws. Their first turnover of the quarter. Peace with the basketball. And CHBC stays back in that zone, and Windsor Stew Straws fears they'll just let them. A little passing around the half court here. Swinging over to Peace. Yeah, Hatchett's just taking their sweet time here. They're up by 4. You know, they play out front. They win by 4, right?
It's kind of a 1-3 zone, and they're chasing Hutchinson with Grove. So it's really unusual defense.
Corner 3, Overbeck missed. Rebound somehow. T saves it for the Hatchets into Bennett. He lays it up and in. Gavin Bennett's first point of the game, and the Hatchets come out of that smelling like a rose. They're back up 6, 50-44. Bobcats get it in the lane. Miller tries to back in. Shot off the glass. Good. Wow. Nice move by Nick Miller. He's a 6'6 sophomore. You talk about a project. Man, nice move.
Any coach would like to deal with that kind of project.
His first points makes it a 4-point game again. Corner 3, Teese. No good. Rebound a little long, but Bennett got it. Stick it up and in. They got fouled. So Bennett with 2 buckets in 2 trips, and he has the and 1 coming. And the Hatchets are back up 6, 52-46.
Well, you sure got to credit the Hatchets. They have really been working hard on that offensive glass. They are out-rebounding. Windsor Stew Straws is out-rebounding CHBC 32-17 coming into this fourth quarter, and they've added to it there.
Miller sat back down, and Aaron Noren's in, and now Buzzard sits down, and Marshall Noren back in for CHBC. Meanwhile, the and 1 here for Gavin Bennett. Puts a foul shot up and around and off. Rebound, though, to the Hatchets. Grabbed by Overbeck. Shot for 2, no good. And there's Bennett with a rebound, and he got fouled. So the Hatchets are grabbing every rebound in sight, man.
Yeah, they're just doing a tremendous job on the glass, and they've really needed to, as that's what's enabled them to build this lead here.
Bennett down. And Hutchinson back in for Windsor Stew Straws. 52-46. Hutchinson gets it in to Overbeck, who was smart enough to let Hutchinson get back in bounds before he gave him the basketball. That would have been embarrassing. Overbeck gets it to Kessler down low. Reverse layup. Kessler got it. I'm sorry, it was Kramer. He got it to Kessler in a reverse layup. Good. So Kessler with 10. He's in double figures. Leads back. Oh, no, this biggest lead of the night. 8 for the Hatchets. 54-46. Inside pass to Aaron Noren. He sticks it up and in. Good ball movement there. Keegan Martin into the game. Gets credit for the assist there for CHBC. And it was, I just said, was it Marshall Noren who got the basket?
I thought it was Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron Noren. Sorry, I got my thought derailed. My train of thought got derailed. 13 now. Ball knocked loose out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hatchets. 3 changes now for the Bobcats. Or 2 or 3. No? 2. Stewart's not going to go in. he kind of looked at Mark Bain and said, am I in or not? And he says, not yet, and so he sat back down. Meanwhile, Windsor Stu Strauss gets it in bounds. Shot by Hutchinson is blocked, but there's Kramer for the rebound. Now he hits the deck, draws the foul, and I think it'll be out of bounds to the Hatchets. Up there going to give him
No,
two.
he was in the act of shooting, I think.
I thought I saw Brian Danks point out of bounds, but maybe they chatted, and so I agree with you that he was shooting. So 2 here for Isaac Kramer. He has 4 points tonight.
Buzzard picked up that foul. It's his third, and it's the team's sixth.
Kramer rattles the first foul shot home. He has 5. Leads back to 7 now for the Hatchets. They led by 8 a minute ago. Timeout, CHBC in the middle of the foul shoot. Timeout, Bobcats. 5:23 left in the game. We're back in a minute at the NTC. It's Windsor Sioux Straws 55, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 48 here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Don't miss the huge clearance sale going on now at Prime Soul, where you can save up to 60% on name brand shoes and apparel.
Let our experienced employees at Wright Furniture help you with your furniture and accessory needs. Whether it's just a chair or a house full of furniture, Wright's Furniture and Flooring in Diedrich can help. Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Bank anywhere, anytime with Go Mobile from Washington Savings Bank in Effingham. Good luck to all the teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament.
.55, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 48. Winner will play Friday night against Altamont in the championship semifinal game. The loser will play Friday night against the winner of tomorrow night's North Clay-Neoga game. Kramer, second foul shot, good. He says, no big deal. You call that timeout, I'll just can them both. He has 6, and the lead's back to 8 for Windsor Stu Straws, matching the biggest lead they've had. 56-48. Good cut to the basket. Cody Grove flung it over his shoulder. No good. Rebound Hutchinson for the Hatchets. They go up double digits. Piece to the hole. Shot no good, but he got fouled as Blake Barnes in the game now for CHBC, a 5'9 junior. Tried to get back and got called for the foul.
So Barnes has his first in the contest. It's a team 7th, but like you said, it's a 2-shot foul because he was in the act of shooting.
Teese at the line. Foul shot rims out. No good. Teese had 11 in the first half, and he's yet to score in the second half. Well, Barnes, a cameo appearance. He sits back down for CHBC, and Cody Grove sits down. They get a little bigger. They bring Marshall Noren back in, and also Mason Stewart's back. Here's the second foul shot, and it comes out no good. Teese missed them both, and the rebound goes to Buzzard for CHBC. So it's still an 8-point game. Blackerby way out top for 3. Shot no good. Hutchinson high in the air for the rebound for the Hatchets. And Matt's tried to tell you, Windsor Stu Straws has owned the boards.
Been a dominating performance on the glass.
Hutchinson across midcourt. Working on Stewart. There's the cutter. It's Overbeck. Shots blocked. Rebound Blackerby. And a technical foul's called as somebody said the magic word.
Technical goes on Overbeck as he got his shot blocked and apparently didn't like it, said something. And this could be big in this ball game because it's going to be 2 free throws and the ball for a team that's trailing by 8.
So out goes Overbeck. Well, he can't go out yet because they got to administer this. They're going to let Aaron Noren shoot here. Foul shot, good. He has 14. Yeah, good opportunity here for the Bobcats to sneak closer. Now it's 7 as he made the first one. It's 56-49. Noren's second one also good. He has 15, and it's 56-50. And now the ball out of bounds to the Bobcats. And Overbeck will sit down after the technical. Gavin Bennett checks back in.
Also in for CHBC is Trey Buzzard as Noren has a seat. That'd be Marshall.
You can't hardly ever warm up a seat on the bench for CHBC. Man, Park's got him in and out all the time. Blackerby goes baseline, can't shoot. Gets it to Buzzard, lost his balance, but got it safely to Aaron Norn, who sticks it up and in. Aaron Norn with 4 points that trip.
Yeah.
And it's a 4-point game, as CHBC's back within 56-52, so that technical's big. They get it out top, Windsor's Two Straws does, down in the corner to Hutchinson. Pass inside to Kramer, and he got fouled.
Stewart's the guilty party, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check, but it is indeed Stewart's second foul. This will send back to the free throw line Isaac Kramer. Kramer I have him with 6 points in the game. Do you concur with that?
I do concur.
And all of them from the free throw line. He's 0 for 1 from the field.
Foul shot, good. That makes 7.
Yeah.
And it pushes the lead back to 5, so with 4:06 left, no chance of this one being decided by the longest shot yet. Kramer's second one good. He has 8. That does get the Hatchets back up 6, 58-52. Stewart across the half line here for CHBC. On the side, Buzzard, and he got called for the walk.
Yeah.
Look, he tried to make a pass or something and drag the pivot foot. Second turnover on the Bobcats.
Just their 5th in the game, though.
That's an outstanding number.
You bet.
Hutchinson gets it across midcourt for Windsor's Two Straws. They're up 6 with the ball now. Biggest lead they've had is 8. Kessler, left side to Hutchinson. Out top to Bennett. Bounce pass right side now to Kessler. Out head of the key, Hutchinson. Now left side to Bennett. Bounce pass, top to Kessler, and right side to Hutchinson. Top to Bennett. Left side to Kessler. Those three are dominating the basketball right now. Hutchinson catches it out top. There's Teese, wanting to get in the action. Off Kramer, right side Hutchinson. He goes baseline, lays it up, and got it. Boy, nobody stepped over. And Nick says, here I come. 18 for Hutchinson, and they're up 8 again, 60-52. So they weathered the ship pretty well after that technical.
Yes, they did.
Came right back, got those 4 points back. Shot good here, Aaron Norton. I didn't think that had a chance of going in. But it died right about the bucket and fell in. 19 now for Aaron Norton, and it's 60-54, so the Bobcats hanging around here with 2:50 to go.
Norton with 8 points in the quarter, 13 this half.
Kramer with the ball for the Hatchets. Bounce pass left side. Bennett with the basketball. Bounce pass out top. Teese. Now to Kramer. Back to Bennett. Left side, Teese. He brings it out top. Reach in. Blackerby tried for the steal. Got called for the foul.
It was worth the gamble to Blackerby, I think, right there, even though there's 2.5 minutes left. He had a chance to swipe it from behind, but he did get him on the arm. Connor's second foul, and it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Teese.
Remember, 3 games tomorrow night. 5 o'clock, North play in Neoga. Then it'll be a battle between St. Anthony and SEB. Then it'll be a battle between Altamont and I'll get it right in a minute.
Dietrich and South
Central, the loser of the Tuesday games, and then St. Anthony and SEB, the winners of the Tuesday games. Foul shot good and good again. So Teese, 13. That's his first points in the second half. And the lead's back to 8 for the Hatchets until that shot's good. A 2-pointer good for Mason Stewart, and the Bobcats call time. So they're back within 6 and back in 30 at the NTC. It's Windsor's Two Straws 62, CHBC 56 on KJ Country 102.3.
Visit us 24/7 at danheck.com and check out the specials we have going on right now. No one will sell you a new Chevrolet or Toyota for less. Let us prove it to you. See you today at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham.
Stevens Industries, in business for 55 years and an employee-owned company, has produced a winning team and has job opportunities available from production office to the manufacturing floor.
Good luck to area teams at the National Trail Conference Tournament this week. From your F&N Napa Auto Parts store, use that Napa know-how for money-saving deals.
256.
Shooting percentage has really picked up this quarter for each team, but especially the Bobcats. They are 5 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line. But the Hatchets are 4 of 7 and 6 of 8 at the free throw line.
Hatchets get the ball inbound safely, and they almost didn't do it safely, and almost over and back there, and finally Windsor's Two Straws calls time. Yeah, it was real close to over and back there at midcourt, but didn't get called, and timeout called by the Hatchets. With 2:15 to go, back in a minute. It's still 62-56, Windsor's Two Straws here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Martin's IGA Plus has everything you'll need to make a great meal, from certified Angus beef, fresh fruits and vegetables, and mouth-watering bakery items. Check us out at martinsiga.com.
Job Match Personnel Services supports all the area sports and wishes them the best of luck.
Whether it's for a comprehensive eye exam or to check out the latest and greatest in Oakley, Maui, Gem, or Ray-Ban Optomics, come see Dr. Tony or Dr. Chris at Weber Optics, located in Effingham, and soon their new facility in Altamont. Weber Optics, where good vision is always in fashion.
Brown's Drug Store at 115 West Jefferson Avenue in Effingham is more than just a pharmacy. Check out their Hallmark cards, gifts, healthcare needs, and more.
Hi, I'm Matt Broniker with Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick GMC. Come see us for a test drive located on South Route 45 in Effingham. We are a proud supporter of local sports and this week's NTC tournament.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham, where you'll find top-of-the-line spas and above and in-ground pools at affordable prices.
In regulation, Windsor's Two Straws leads Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 62-56. Hatchets have the ball, and they get it inbounded in backcourt safely to Hutchinson. He got it up court on the right side to Teese. They tried to take the air out of the ball a little, make a few more passes every trip here since they've been in front. CHBC hasn't really liked that a whole lot. Been pretty aggressive about going for a steal. Blackery knocks it loose, but Hutchinson gets it back. We're down to minute 50 to go. Again, Hatchets with the ball in the 6-point lead. Overbeck to Kramer. Out top to Hutchinson. Nick looking. Gets it safely to Teese. We're down to minute 35 to go. Well, they're killing a lot of clock here. And they are doing a good, effective job of it. Finally, timeout, Hatchets. 30 with a minute 30 to go. So we're right back here. We're at the NTC tournament at Altamont. Windsor's Two Straws 62, CHBC 56 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Niemerg Steakhouse has been appreciatively serving Effingham and the surrounding communities for the past 36 years. Niemerg Steakhouse, proud supporters of the local and area high school sports.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a car that works for you. Check out their selection of cars and trucks today.
Don't miss the huge clearance sale going on now at Prime Soul, where you can save up to 60% on name brand shoes and apparel.
In this game, Windsor's Two Straws 62, Cowden-Herrick Beecher City 56. We're at the 82nd annual NTC tournament at Altamont. Altamont won the opener tonight by a count of 67-49 over Neoga. Remember, 3 games tomorrow night starting at 5 o'clock. Reach-in foul here. Mason Stewart fouls Nick Hutchinson with a minute 25 to go in the game.
Well, the Hatchets have been doing a good job of spreading the court, moving the ball around, and really denying any opportunities for steals for the Bobcats. So they elect the foul, and that'll be Stewart's 4th.
Nick Hutchinson at the line, foul shot, good. Nick has 19 now, and the Hatchets leads back to 7, 63-56. So there's a 3-possession lead now. Second one good as well. Hutchinson with 20. 8-point lead, 64-56. So bottom line is Bobcats need to score in a hurry. Connor Blackaby shot in the lane, got blocked, and Kessler the rebound for Windsor's Two Straws. Down court, Teese, he gets fouled with a minute 13 to go. But wow, they get a couple of foul shots down here, Matt, and it's looking dark for CHBC.
That was a good defensive play there by the Hatchets as well, as they really just collapsed in the lane and knocked the ball away from Blackerby, and then on that exchange, Kessler grabbed his 10th rebound.
It's been a fun ball game. At the line, Chase Teese drains the first foul shot. 14 for him.
To go with 10 rebounds of his own.
Wow. 3 kids in double figures for the Hatchets. Teese's second foul shot, no good. Rebound, though, comes to to Kessler, and he got fouled. Little lean. Blackerby got him with 1:11 left on the clock.
So 2 more free throws will be on the way as it's well into super bonus for the Hatchets. Blackerby picks up his 3rd, but yet another offensive rebound for the Hatchets, and that's really been the story of this game in a lot of ways in my mind.
It has really let them control the tempo of this game. So it's Kessler at the line. The foul shot came off no good. Kessler has 10 points tonight. 1 more coming here. They're up 9 now, 65-56. Kessler's second one, good. So Christian Kessler with 11, and the lead is 10 now for Windsor Stew-Straws, 66-56. And as Stewart got into the lane, he brought the ball down, and Kramer, nice job of tying him up, forcing the held ball. An alternate possession gives it out of bounds to Windsor Stew-Straws, just the Bobcats' 3rd turnover in the quarter, and I think they're still in single digits for the game, right?
They had 3 coming into the quarter.
Gosh.
So that's 6 in the game.
Overbeck gets fouled with 1:01 to go. Stewart got him at midcourt.
Stewart didn't really want to do it, but he had to do it. So that's his 5th, and he'll have to check out with 1:01 to play.
So Mason Stewart leads with 8 points tonight. Had to get the clock stopped. To the line, Josh Overbeck for the Hatchets. He had 9 in the first half and hasn't scored in the second half. We'll see if he can change that right here at the line. Foul shot, no good. Boy, all of a sudden they're not hitting their foul shots.
And they were doing a good job at the line, and I didn't say anything.
That's right. Yeah, this is on them. This can't be our fault this time. Overbeck's second foul shot up, and good. There, we talked about it enough. He got it down. So a miss and a make. Overbeck in double figures. That's 4 kids in double figures for the Hatchets. Here's a corner 3. Good by Brody Phillips, who just checked in. That gets them back within 8 at 67-59. Hatchets corral the ball, and a foul on Blackerby, I think, with 46 seconds left. And that will send the Hatchets back to the foul line in the person of Chase Teese.
So that's Blackerby's 4th in the exchange, but again, down in this situation by 8, they just can't let that clock continue to run.
They worked really hard to maybe get a turnover, and they about did, but then the foul had to be called. Foul shot good. Chase Teese quietly has 15 points tonight, and that pushes the lead back to 9, 68-59. He's a junior. Foul shot, good. Rattled it home. So 16 tonight for Chase Teese, and the lead's back to 10 for Windsor Stew-Straws, 69-59. Blackerby to Buzzard to Aaron Noren, shot for 3, in and out, no good. Gosh, that looked good. And rimmed out, no good. The ball last touched out of bounds by CHBC. So Windsor Stew-Straws with 36 seconds left, 10-point lead in the ball here. Teese gets it in safely to Hutchinson, and he gets fouled with 34 seconds left.
I think Cody Grove's going to be your guilty party this time. Yep, number 3 picks up that foul. It'll be his second. Everybody's working hard to get the ball here for the Hatchets because they know they're going to have some opportunities to knock down some free throws.
Nick Hutchinson with 20 tonight for Windsor Stew-Straws. He's a dependable scorer for them.
Oh, yeah.
At the line here to shoot a couple. First one, good. 21 for Nick Hutchinson. And it's 70-59. That's the biggest lead of the game for Windsor Stew-Straws. And a line change for both teams, except for Hutchinson, of course. He's got a foul shot to shoot. Everybody else left. And the shock troops check in for both teams. And that includes Marshall Noren, who's played a lot for CHBC. And I'll see who else is in here in a second. Meanwhile, Hutchinson's second foul shot rims out no good. And Nick Miller back in the game gets the rebound. So Miller deads it down court. Shot put up no good by Blake Barnes for CHBC. And a whistle, and the ball's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcats. And now the Hatchets get their starters out. Out go Hutchinson and Teese. So we'll tell you here in a second. Shot put up for 2, no good by Chad Kartroffer, who's in the game for CHBC. Ball goes out of bounds on the missed attempt. So with 23 seconds left, Bobcats look to get it inbound. Marshall Noren inbound safely out top to Derek Dukewitz, who's in the game. 6-foot junior. Pass inside, stolen by Windsor's Stu Straws. That's Adam Burton back in the game, who got the steal. Gavin Bennett's back out there. Blake Nichols is in, a 6-foot senior. Also in there is Owen Bridges, a 6'1 junior. And the last hatchet out there is, if he'll turn around, I'll tell you, it is, I'll never know. We'll find it out. Kids who got in there for CHBC included Keegan Martin. He played some earlier in the game. We talked about Blake Barnes, Derek Dukewitz, Chad Kirchhoffer. Might have seen Zach Burks and Dylan Webster in there, too, for the Bobcats. Anyway, final score, as the buzzer finally sounded, Windsor Stu Straws, 70, CHBC, 59. An 11-point margin, but it was anybody's ball game throughout.